What's up, YouTube? We got a Synchro deck today, profile. I know I've made a couple videos in a long time, but I'm going to start back up again. Last week at locals I ran this, went 4-0, pretty good deck. 3 Thunder Kings. Sorry about the glare. 3 Reborn Tengus. 2 Spirit Reapers, because it's broken cards. 2 Veilers. I ran 2 Veilers because I do not own Maxis right now. Then we have the Plant Engine, 1 Lone Fire, 1 Spore, 1 Dandelion, and 1 Globe Bolt. Broken combos. I still run Debris because at my locals pretty much nobody runs Max C except 1 person, so it's a really good card still. Sangan, it's Sangan. Gores because Gores can single-handedly turn around games. I run 1 Caius, mainly because I don't own tour guides at the moment, and Caius is just that good against my local meta too. BOS, because it's probably one of the most broken cards in the game. And then I decided to tech 1 Breaker just because people run a lot of spells and traps at my locals. And it's just another monster that I can beat with or stuff, but it's a dark 2 for BOS. For the spells, I ran 2 Econs. Just because there's broken combos with this card like crazy with Tengu, Sangan, Dandy, whatever. Storm, staple. 2 MSTs, pretty much staple. Pot of Avarice, you have to run in the deck, it's so good. Mind Control, busted combos again. I know this is a pretty basic deck for pretty much anyone right now, but I just don't own tour guides or Maxis. Foolish Burial, Pump Dandy, Spore, Glow Up, whatever you want in the grave. 1 for 1. Like I said again, pretty much nobody at my locals runs Maxi, so this card is still really busted. Dark Hole, staple. Monster Reborn, staple. Book of Moon, pretty much a staple, but it's such a good card in general. Because I can flip down your Thunder King, make a Synchro or whatever I want to do. Stop your synchroing plays by flipping your tuner face down, whatever. And then, once again, I still run the Scapegoats. I think it's a very good card for defense or just being able to synchro some plays. I ran a heavier trap lineup with, I ran 1D Prison. Originally I tested out 2, but since my local meta was kind of weird, I just decided to run 1 side the second. Then Torrential Staple. I ran 2 Bottomlesses, which worked out pretty good because I played like a beatdown deck. Played against a beatdown deck and random crap like that. But in general, it's pretty good versus most decks anyways. Solemn because it's Solemn. Then I ran 2 Warnings. Particularly, I don't like this card as much because I do not prefer to pay life points. And I hate drawing it dead late, but it still works good most of the time, especially in this deck. I ran Dust Shoot because it's staple in this format. It's by far one of my favorite cards, I believe. So, and then lastly, I decided to run Mirror Force, mainly because people at my locals are very aggressive. They don't expect the Mirror Force a lot of the times, and I knew like probably 2 or 3 people were going to be playing Card Curry this week, and this card's pretty good versus Card Curry. As far as the extra deck goes, I ran 1 Lavier. It's good. I never brought it out though. 1 Utopia is good. I like this card. I bring it out every once in a while when I need to. 1 Roach, it's just there in case I'm afraid of something and I can make the Exceed play. My Ultra German Formula Synchron, this card's busted as heck. Armory Arm, in particular, I really like Armory Arm. It's very situational, but in certain situations it wins games alone. Um, like last week I brought out Orient and attached Armory Arm to it, won for games, so. Cataster, it's so good. Librarian, it's pretty much a staple. Orient, I love this card. It's so good. Like, I bring it out, I reroll one of your synchros. It's situational, but I still like it. Brionac, it's pretty much a staple. Black Rose, staple. Scrap, because it's busted. Stardust, that you bring out every once in a while. And then Trishula, which is just broke. And then I decided to run 2 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons, just because I knew that there's going to be 2 or 3 card carries there. As for my side deck, I ran 2 Cyber Dragons, pretty much for card carry matchup, or like anti-meta, or like the guy that ran beatdown that I played beside him in version 2, I think. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But probably should have, because they're just big beaters. Then I played 2 Smashing Grounds, just pretty much for anything that can get in the way or is big. Sometimes like versus card carries. 1 MST just for decks that run a lot of back rows. I ran 2 Forbidden Lands. This is kind of for like anti-meta-ish decks or decks that just run monsters bigger than mine. I ran 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors for Dark World matchup. I never played against this matchup last week at all, but it's still there just in case. Then I ran Fiendish Chains because Fiendish Chains is one of my favorite cards. I've had it in a lot, especially versus like card carries. I ran 1 Compulse for like Plant Mirror match. I ran 1 Doomcow, which I pretty much tied in against anything because its ability would be big. Play it first turn, especially if I go first, second game for some reason. Usually I win game 1, but it's just good. And then I sided in 2 Fossil Dynas. I sided this in the plant matchup against the plant mirror match. And I just direct with it because I'd said it, and then he tried to go off, and then it just like +2 twice. Overall, I would say this deck is pretty good, even though it doesn't run the tour guides and maxis because I sold mine. But otherwise, I can just go round by round. Last week we played 4 rounds at locals. First round I played a beatdown deck. I 2-0'd it really easy. Second round I played card carry. I won game 1 very easy. I lost game 2 because he drew pretty much the nuts against me. He drew really sacky, and I had that game single-handedly in control, but he just kept topping every single out that he needed. Then I won game 3 in close fashion though, but I still won it. And then round 3 I played Worms, and he won game 1, and then I won game 2 and 3. Game 1 I just didn't draw that good, and I just didn't have outs to his plays really. And then round 4 I played Plant Mirror match, except he doesn't play tour guides either. He ran maxis, but instead of tour guides he ran Phantom Skyblaster, which was actually not terrible, but game 1 I just simplified a game state, end up with like a +3 advantage, and just win. And then game 2, Fossil Diamond just X, and I win from there pretty much single-handedly. I think that game I made Orient and Armory on the same turn with just a bunch of like broken shenanigans with like 1-for-1 and stuff, so it was really good. Well, pretty much this was my Plan Synchro deck profile. Like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.